The RCR is the next step. It's the evolution of the RMR. So pretty awesome red dot, because now we have an enclosed emitter option still operating off of the same exact RMR footprint that we're used to, which is freaking cool. And there's a couple ways that they're able to do that, and we'll get to those here in a second. So with this RCR, you're going to be getting about the same overall shape and design that you're used to with your RMR, with kind of that rounded beveling top. And the purpose for that is to increase the durability of this optic, just like the RMR did. So when this does, or if it does take a spill or a hard hit, it is designed to drive that impact away from the lens and down into the plate, the mounting plate and all that, saving you that lens and saving you your zero and all that. So awesome that they're able to integrate that same design, made out of that 7075 T6 aluminum, hard coat anodized, so it's solid, just like we expect from Trijicon and like we're used to with the RMR itself. The dot on it is going to be a 3.25 MOA dot, giving you a pretty good kind of aiming point. I prefer something a little bit smaller personally, but it's all kind of a preference thing. So 3.25, the nice part about that is with the 10 different adjustable brightness settings that you get with this, you can find that brightness that keeps that dot nice and fine and small when you need it, like for zeroing, or if you're trying to do anything precision based, and still get all the achievements that you want. But during the day, during high stress situations, you have a 3.25 dot that's going to be easy to use. Again, same kind of unique design. Now, the cool unique aspect though is the patent pending mounting system that Trijicon used, and that is their patented Caspin nut or screw. We'll put a little video in there kind of showing how that works, but it's pretty rad. So that screw is now tucked in kind of underneath the enclosed optic aspect into that plate, and you're going to be tightening it from the side. You have to tighten one side a little bit, then the other side a little bit, and kind of walk it back and forth. So it is a little bit longer process than normally when you install a red dot, but it's totally worth it because, again, we're able to keep a enclosed emitter the same size and footprint of an RMR, which again is just awesome. So still looking at the top here, now another great feature, kind of like they did and they fixed with the Trijicon HD, is the battery now being accessible from the top. This being top mounted on the very top of the optic, so very easy to get to. The battery life on this bad boy, if you have it on setting 5, is claimed to be 6 years. That's insane. That's pretty awesome. So 6-year battery life if you're running consistently at a setting 5. Again, 10 brightness settings, one being a super bright setting, and then there's also 3 night vision settings as well. So still very functional under night vision, which is kind of a necessity for most people. It's a must. Upgrades, again, upgraded just like the Trijicon RMR HD. The buttons on the sides for the plus and the minus are a lot bigger, easier to hit, easier to see, and very, very good tactile feel. Very easy to be able to tell that you're right on there, so you can make those quick and easy adjustments for brightnesses. With the upgrades to the buttons, you're also just getting upgrades to electronics as well, so they're just going to be a little bit more durable, function better, again, offering more brightness settings and all of that beautiful stuff that we like. The adjustments are going to be kind of your same Trijicon adjustments on the side for your windage and elevation. So windage on the side, elevation on the top. But what's cool is it's going to be 1 MOA per click, but offering you a total of 120 MOA total travel. So pretty good wide array there. So, you know, depending on your setup and how high this optic is sitting, there's been traditionally an issue on some setups where you run out of elevation and you cannot make the adjustment that you need. So having 120 total MOA adjustment travel is pretty awesome. So overall, solid optic. I'm excited that these finally come out. I love that Trijicon's listening to the consumers and making the changes that we want to see with the optics. Having an enclosed emitter that, you know, is still kind of looking like a mailbox, but there's no way to get around that. But overall, it looks nice. Having those kind of relief cuts on the top edges as part of their unique design honestly makes it look less blocky, which is a nice feature. And then it, coupled on this OA 2311, honestly looks pretty dang cool. I was pretty excited when we decided to pull this bad boy out of the safe and get it built out, to slap the RCR on there. and now have a pretty sweet little setup. Oh, another thing I do want to talk about is the True Color lens. So it's a multiple coat lens that what it's going to end up doing is preserving and saving the brightness of that dot, but at the same time, it's not going to be skewing that color as much. So it's supposed to be pretty much the same color from what you're seeing off of the target versus what you're seeing in that target area through this lens. There might be a slight change, but it's nothing extravagant. And it is a zero magnification lens as well. So one-time magnification. Pretty solid little setup. I think that's all the main things that I wanted to talk about. There's some other cool stuff that you can see just when it comes to its durability. Again, being that 7075 T6 aluminum, going to be great for single hand manipulations, having to rack it off of surfaces if needed. Just cool. Awesome setup. Trijicon RCR. Pretty excited to see it. There it is.